You ever say something and almost immediately you could tell that it didn't land the way that you meant it to? Like nothing dramatic happens, but something shifts. You might you might not even be able to explain it right away, but you can definitely feel it. It's in the pauses, um, it's in the response, it's in the tone. And you're just sitting there thinking, wait, that is not what I meant. And now you're in this weird space where the conversation is still going, right? It's still going, but it's not really the same anymore because what you said and what they heard, they aren't lining up. And the thing is, it happens fast, like faster than you can even decide what to do about it. Because in your head, you're you're going through it. Did I say something? Do I correct it? Or do I just let it go? And none of those options feel completely right because correcting it can feel like making a bigger deal out of it. But not correcting it means letting it sit there in all the wrong ways. And I think a lot of the time we don't fix it in the moment, not because not because we don't care, but because we don't want to make things awkward, right? Or we don't want to sound like we're over explaining ourselves. Or even worse, we don't want to come we don't want to come across like we're being defensive, right? So instead, what do? We just kind of keep going. But, here's the part that's easy to overlook when you don't correct it. The conversation keeps building on that version of what they thought you meant, right? Not what you actually meant. And the further it goes, the harder it becomes to bring it back because now it's not just one moment, it's multiple responses, multiple layers based on something that was slightly off from the beginning. And let me ask, have you ever noticed how sometimes you leave a conversation and you keep thinking about that one moment? You just keep thinking about it. Not the whole conversation, just the part where something shifted and it stays with you. It stays with you because you know that's not how I meant that. But at that point, it's already past, right? And that's the thing about these moments. They they're small, but they matter because they shape how the conversation feels, not just in the moment, but after it's over. And over time, those small moments can change. They can change how comfortable you feel speaking, how understood you feel, and even how open you are in future conversations, right? So once you start noticing this, you realize something, you realize something low key. Not every misunderstanding starts big, right? Most of them start like this. They start quietly. And in a moment that could have been clarified, but it wasn't. And this isn't about saying everything perfectly, because honestly, that's just, it's not realistic, right? So, but maybe it's about giving yourself a little more space in those moments to pause and just say, wait, that's not what I meant. Even if it feels a little uncomfortable, because just letting it pass doesn't always keep things smooth. Sometimes it just leaves things off, right? Um, and sometimes it's not what you said. It's what you didn't go back and clear up. Because once something is understood a certain way, it doesn't always get questioned. And from there, the conversation just keeps going based on something that was never quite right.